What's up, guys? It's in a little bit of a different setup, I believe, than when I was discussing Doubt, but I honestly can't remember anything. But before I talk about Shadowhunters, I do want to say that I'm really sad that Doubt was canceled, so um, if you haven't watched the first two episodes, I recommend it. If they ever release the other 11, I would say watch those too, because all my peeps were there, but that's all I got to say. On to Shadowhunters, which I haven't talked about in a month. Feels like forever, really. And I have to say, I don't know what the fuck happened, but let's just say if you're not fully up to date on Shadowhunters, then I might spoil things. I'm still watching the show, so I am still enjoying something here, but holy Jesus, like, let's discuss. And we're going to start with this latest episode because that's where I have the most amount of feels and the most complaints, I feel. So let's talk about that. I don't like the whole Simon Clary relationship because I just don't. I'm not here for them in a romantic entanglement. It's just not something that I enjoy. It's not something I want to watch. It's not something that I'm interested in seeing on a weekly basis. And it's actually a little bit uncomfortable just because I don't enjoy it that much. Which is, I understand a personal complaint, and some people are obviously really feeling the emotion. But what I just wanted to underscore here was, when Maya on the show was introduced, I was really feeling her character, and I feel like I'm upset that I haven't been doing weekly recaps because when Maya shows up, she's like one of my favorite things about the show. I didn't really connect to her in the books, although I don't really talk about the books sometimes in my discussions of the show. But that was like a character I never really connected with. But her on the show and her and Simon's dynamic was just so good. And I understand that Maya and Clary both have very similar dynamics with Simon, and so I understand that it's a little bit sketchy for me to be like, oh, I didn't really like Clary and Simon, but I really am feeling Maya and Simon. But there's just something there that I just really enjoyed, and I'm really happy to see more of Maya. Like, she's like, her and Alec and Magnus to some degree are literally the only reasons I'm watching the show now, because it's like everything else is just so fucked up that I just don't care about. Let's talk about Valentine real quick, because I feel like this latest episode really showed just how, I don't want to say stupid, but like narrow-sighted the characters are, because they understood to some degree that it was too easy, so A+ to that. But also I feel like you should have realized that it was too easy. Like, this was like, you really didn't think that Valentine didn't know about the blood oath and that he was gonna have to do this, and you were gonna, like, you really didn't think that he, like, you the whole time were talking about, oh, it's too easy, but like you never thought that like he already knew and like he had like a backup plan for that. Like, just stuff like that really bothered me. It was nice to see Simon be once again taken captive and like the damsel in distress, sort of like a callback to season 1 stuff. But again, like, I really don't care. I need to take a moment to talk about this whole Raphael Isabel thing that's going on. Personally, I'm not really here for any kind of romantic entanglement there. If you've seen any of my Shadowhunter videos, you need to know that I am very much for team Simon and Raphael, or Simon and Maya at this point. I don't understand this weird, like, drug addict storyline they wanted to give Isabel. Like, I feel like of all the storylines to give her on her own, I don't know why you had to go there. And especially when she became, like, the cliche, the tropey, like, slutty drug addict. Like, it was just weird, and I'm not here for it, and I didn't like it at all. I'm also not here for Aldertree being, like, the stereotypical, like, sexually harassing, drug dealing person of color. Like, Shadowhunters, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, there were so many good things about the show that I feel like, so, like, they're just slowly being knocked down and all I'm left with are Alec and his pureness, and him just like, I mean, like, there's some, like, weird shit that he does, too, sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm still side-eyeing him. Like, when he went in to the hotel to get Isabel and, like, that whole discussion, like, in the little garage area, I was just kind of like, eh. But then at the end of the episode, I was really happy for him when he was telling Aldertree, like, back the fuck up, dude. Like, I got you. Like, basically, you're my bitch now, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. Like, I'm running the shit. Like, I was there for that. But I was also, like, never here for Aldertree. I'm also really upset that Lydia is, like, nowhere to be seen. Like, that was my homegirl in season 1, and I'm really upset that she has just been pushed to the side because she's not here to, like, cause drama between the whole Magnus and Alec relationship, because I feel like there was just so much to her. And, like, even earlier this season, I feel like there was a lot going on with her. And I understand that she was injured, and I understand that she had to go heal and stuff, but I wish that she could have been integrated into the main cast more, because I did like her character and I thought that she brought a lot to the show. And honestly, I think Aldertree was in the books. I don't really know. Like, I don't think this whole mess with him being a drug dealer and trying to hook up with Isabel was in the books. So I don't really feel the need to have, like, brought him in. Like, I feel like Lydia she still could have been running the Institute, running the shit, and, like, I don't know. Like, I don't like Aldertree as a character, so any excuse to get rid of him and just retcon him out of existence, I am down with, I'm okay with. Like, I've signed me up. But like I said, overall, I'm sure that was really loud because I set down the table and the mic. Anyway, overall, Shadowhunters is like a hot fucking mess. It's becoming a show that I low-key cringe at, but I am still low-key enjoying. I am still low-key enjoying it. If you watched this week's episode or any of the other episodes, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below what you are thinking, what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys again soon-ish, maybe, who knows, with me with another video. Until then, guys, bye.